They said I had to go to rehab. I said, no, no, no. I ain't got the time. And if my daddy thinks I'm fine. What's up, y'all? This is the life. No, this ain't the life. I don't know, because ain't nothing like hip hop music unless you talking about Mama D in that order, in that order, in that order, in that order. Hey, lips done, eyebrows done. I don't know what she said. Don't forget about my edges. She gonna order her. Whew. Okay, let me stop because I'm gonna pass out. So what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Sophia the Diva. Um, if this is your first time here on this channel, feel free, and you want to continue to hear my antics and my random outburst of singing and analyzing the madness and craziness that is scripted reality TV. Because there is no way in hell this shit is real. Anyway, subscribe, like, comment, share. We are really trying to build this YouTube channel here down to the YouTube, because we want to make everyone and there's going to be other things coming as I get more used to doing this. So anyways, but tonight we are here to talk about the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Exposed Edition. Frontier, I hate you. I think so. We're here to talk about the Love and Hip Hop Exposed Edition. This is part 1 of 2, I assume, because I saw that they're doing advertisements already for the other tired. I just don't understand how Love and Hip Hop Hollywood is even still on, but that's neither here nor there. I personally love Atlanta. I don't know why. I love the ATL version. I don't like the original one, which was Love and Hip Hop. They don't call it that, but Love and Hip Hop New York. So let's just get into it. This season, because I tried to review the season, but I just can't keep up. And occasionally throughout my Diva Disturbed series, I did talk about the show and various things that were going on with it. So if I recall correctly, because let me tell you something. This episode, I don't know if anyone remembers reading this short story in probably AP English, I think, or at least I know maybe it was my junior year or senior year of high school, called The Jilting of Granny Weatherall, and it was a stream of conscious book or a short story written, and it really didn't make any sense. It's almost like having periods of lucidness. And essentially, it's how I felt about this very disjointed episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I said, I just don't, I couldn't follow it because I guess, thank you, Tony. Hi, Tony. Hi, Carlos. Deanne, thanks for joining. We are talking about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta tonight because you can learn a lot from reality TV. So we open up with two veterans of the show. Was it Carly Red and Mimi Faust? Both of these heifers' breasts are on struggle. Okay, Mimi's look like hers is gonna pop a vein, and Carly's just look like it's just sagging and about to run away. I don't know who told her or why she can't get somebody to tell her, girl, your breast's about to pop out this, and it's not appropriate. Tape it down, buff it up, girl. Victoria's Secret, and since you worth millions of dollars, go on down there to La Perla and let them hook you up, girl, with some proper foundation garments. See, these are things that you will learn from the Miss Sophia the Diva channel if you subscribe, as I am also a fashion consultant as well. So anyways, basically, they open up with everybody talking about Joseline. Let's just be real. Joseline has turned into like the Nene Leakes meets Kenya Moore of this show. She's kind of the masthead, okay, so to speak. But she doesn't have a good reputation. She's very messy. She's very manipulative. She's very preemptive in her ways, very divisive. I mean, she's everything. But number one, everyone kept saying she need to go to rehab. And, it's like Coca. Karen King was calling her Coca Lean for Joseline. Nina Park, I think her name is Nina Parker, who was the interviewer. She was on struggle. Okay, tonight my heart went out to her. I was like, "You did the damn thing," and I told her that on Twitter tonight. I said, "You did the damn thing because you worked hard for your Mona Scott King coin." Okay, what's her name? Mona Scott Young coin. Deanne, yet them breastises are on struggle. I feel like if I stand before Mimi at any point, it could pop out and bust me in the eye. I'm scared. When I talk to Nene, I think I'll stand to the side. We just be over here, girl. Yeah, I know, girl, I know. Um, so, basically, Mimi, first of all, the whole setup was different. They can't even be in the same stage anymore because of the volatile nature of various cast members. And someone said on Twitter, I don't remember exactly who it was, but one of my followers said, at this point, maybe they need to recast. But I'm like, no, we live for the drama. This cast is wonderful. It's great. We love them. Keep them, please. And I did like this setup. Let's see what all happened, because I am going to have to follow my Twitter notes because I couldn't keep up. I was so confused. So let's see. Okay, let me just get one person out the way because she really is a non-factor. K. Michelle. So they gave K. Michelle a part in the intro this season, but where was she? She really wasn't there the entire season. And then when she showed up for this reunion show, she didn't come dressed, they said, and then she ran outside, got in her van, and was sucking on her thumb and rocking back and forth until Mona Scott Young could come in and coax her out of the car with some milk and cookies. Okay. That ain't true, but I mean, she's so childish. Here's the thing, K. Michelle, and you'll probably curse me out, but here's the thing, sis. You really need to get a grip. Okay, Mimi, let's be real. How many times have some females been told by others, their friends, their close friends, their bestie, dude is no good for you? K. Michelle warned Mimi about Nico. Freak show Nico. And she got mad and upset they fell out. To this day, I don't understand the whole Rashida thing when K. Michelle was trying to tell them she was a survivor of domestic violence. And, of course, Rashida and me like, she lied. Our girl Toya married to him. He ain't doing her like that. Y'all don't know what men can be complete chameleons. They can be one way to one woman and another way to another. I mean, we watched this play out. I forgot what that show is. Not Marriage Boot Camp. Before that, when they were divorcing, there was some show where the lady comes in like as a mediator or whatever to help them divvy up the marital property. So they were on there, and you could tell Memphis wasn't all together there. I think the only reason he really didn't push it with Toya to the extent that he possibly could have is because, well, Lil Wayne is her child's father, and we all know that Lil Wayne is connected to Birdman. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Okay, let me stop because I'm digressing. So, K. Michelle, get over it, move on, push on. As in the words of my favorite diva, Beyonce, stay humble and stay gracious. Your best revenge is your paper. But I prefer to say your best revenge is your success. Continue to do what you do. I enjoy the music, keep it coming, but all that extra drama we can do without, because, girl, learn how to love yourself. Get over it. It happened. Forgive, forget, move on. Or maybe not forget. And God will take care of them. Just remember that. You say you're a woman of God. Karen King tonight was the best dressed as far as the first dress we saw. The hair was laid. The makeup was fabulous. And honey, I am stalking the fashion designer on Instagram right now. I want that dress or something like it. That was fabulous. The hair was everything. And Karen King, for some reason, I don't know why y'all this season, but for some reason, the two craziest people on the show I'm in love with. I love Tommy Lee and I love Karen King. Maybe I have a little sympathy in my heart for the criminals. I don't know. Tommy Lee, they said they found 32 mugshots of this girl. And she said that's a little light. I'm like, well, damn, how many times have you been to jail? Girl, are you the Cat Williams of love and hip hop? How many times you gonna go to jail, girl? But I'm glad to see this season that we did see Tommy Lee getting some help. Now, Karen King was the best dressed, but Karen King had me dying. Apparently, Joseline is scared and intimidated of Karen King. I guess during her album release party, Karen King decided she was going to sneak in and get a peek about what was really going on. After all, Joseline had alleged that Karen King and Stevie J had slept together, even though Karen King and Stevie J's relationship is like that of a brother and sister. Red alert for you, Miss Joseline Hernandez. I know that because you grew up without a lot of love in your life and you were basically a street urchin on the streets of Puerto Rico, and you were kicked out, homeless, beat, abused, mistreated, and misused, you really don't know what love and friendship is. I personally have a number of male friends who are not gay, we have slept in the same bed together, we have been on road trips together, and we have not engaged in any type of physical contortions of any kind. And I'm saying that to say that it's possible for someone to have a brother and sisterly relationship without having been in a sexual relationship. But she's very intimidated by her. And so Karen showed up in a burqa, I guess, at this party. And it was hilarious because the interviewer, she was like, so, you know, what were you doing in a burqa? And she was like, burqa? I don't even know what that is, baby. Sugar, what's a burqa? I don't know. I said, Karen, you're killing me. It was wonderful. I said, I love it. I'm here for Miss Karen King, honey. And then when they set her down to talk to Joseline, that's when Joseline, and just the way she talked, you old hag, you going to jail, you stole a Chanel bag. I was like, when did Karen King steal a Chanel bag? I thought she got busted for forgery. Which is passing bad paper or something. But, you know, she told her she was old, creepy, and decrepit, and she needed to get away from her, and you need to go drink some milk so you can take care of her bones. Karen King was like, I'll show you what these old bones can do, boo. I was like, you know what? Whatever. Who else was on there? Betty Idle and her blue contacts. Girl, they're talking about, I'm going to be prepared because last time they tried to pull my hair out and said, I'm prepared this time. Girl, what you going to do? You brought a shank in? Is that what you did? You brought a shank in? Girl, Bambi checked her, though. She was like, she told me, when I came in there, you were looking all crazy at me and with your ice grill and blah, blah, blah. And Bambi was like, girl, it must be your, blue contacts distorting your view, because I don't ever wear things like that. I don't wear an ice grill or anything like that. So Betty, I don't need to stop. I noticed her sidekick didn't show up. I am transgendered Smith. She got on my nerves. Every opportunity, if she let you know that she was transgendered, do you have a problem with transgendered people? Because I'm transgender. You'd be like, hey girl, can you pass the sugar? Do you have a problem with transgendered people? I was like, okay, if you that sensitive about being, you know, in transition to whatever it is you transitioning to, because I don't think you're even really sure if you want to be a woman or remain having some equipment as a man, because Lord knows Betty Idle ride for D. Smith so hard, I think she done rode it at least once or twice, maybe 3. I don't know. Or the other speculation we have on Twitter is that Betty Idle might be a transgendered herself. We don't know. These are all speculations and rumors, and that is my disclaimer. Let's see what else happened. The best line of the night goes to Bambi, who referred to Jessica Dime Penny as that strawberry thought cake. Okay, because let us not forget that at one point Scrappy was trying to holler at Jessica Dime, but ended up passing her on to his cousin, Young Jock. Okay, and she said Jessica Dime is a pretty smart girl, because she said that she was not going to mess around with Young Jock because he get people pregnant too fast, and that's true. He got 10 kids damn near, don't he? About 8, 10? I don't know. Um, what else happened? Oh, and Jessica Dime, bless her heart, she just trying to get in where she fit in with her Nicki Minaj knockoff. She little rainbow bright. Um, K. Michelle said that she was garbage and she didn't want to deal with Jessica Dime because that just wasn't someone she wanted in her circle. I can respect K. Michelle for that, but I think that it would have been better if she had been upfront and direct and just told, Jessica Dime, hey, I like you, but not really. I just don't think that you're someone I want in my circle. And ended at that. That's grown woman shit right there. You handle your business that way. You don't want to make enemies in this world. Let's see what else happened. Am I in my notifications? Promise V May, or whomever this chick is, that's apparently Promise desperately wants to be on a love and hip hop production so bad she will come up. Apparently, she should be a fiction writer, as she seems to make up great stories about having had procreated these imaginary children with some of the men on Love and Hip Hop. They said she thirsty. I was like, throw her a bottle of Aquafina, please. So anyway, turns out, she just been trying to say she just wants to get on a show. Mona, get a girl a show so she can have a check. Okay, just give her a show or something. Put her on there as friend of the show, something, and pay her about $2,000-$3,000 an episode. She be all right. I don't blame Mimi for not wanting to sit down with Joseline. Last time those two were in the same room together that we know of, Joseline broke food and tossed her drink on her. I was like, you must really be rich, girl, because them drinks about $14-$15 at the bar. You crazy. Let's see. What else? Mimi called her right. She said that Joseline is sick and twisted. And just from a perspective of someone who has seen all kinds of crazy in my day, I just believe that, honestly, Joseline's antics and shenanigans come from a place of hurt, because she is essentially damaged. I believe that, I think all of us, none of us, it comes as a surprise that Joseline and Stevie were never formally married. I do not believe that the state of Georgia is a common law state, so Stevie doesn't have to worry about separating any type of marital property. I will say this, though, if they are in fact married, they may have gone to a jurisdiction where you can in fact seal your marital record, California being one of them. That is how, allegedly, I've heard in the blogs, that perhaps that's how Richard Pryor's widow was able to keep their marriage a secret, was having it sealed. Um, but that's just rumor and innuendo. I don't know. I also know that the state of Arkansas, at least last time I checked, they also do not publish whether you are married, or at least not a formal announcement. So we're not surprised. I noticed Joseline started breaking down when it came to Stevie, but I'm like, you've done all this stuff, you kicked up all this stuff, you slung all this mud, you essentially dug a ditch, a grave for yourself, and now you must lay in it with some random man's baby, which word on the street is this young Dro's baby that you're pregnant by, because Joseline had to milk this show for all it's worth, because she's afraid that this might be her last season, I think, since her and Stevie aren't together, and her storyline was tied greatly to Stevie. But I mean, and now she has that Don, the Booker, Don Heflin is her sidekick and wanting her to speak for her, and tell them about Carly Red. You didn't have anything on Carly Red. Carly Red pretty much is an open book, other than talking about herself being 50 years old, and those breasts tell that story too. So I'm just like, at the end of the day, Joseline, you're going to end up alone. The only reason Dawn is with you is because essentially she sees you as an opportunity to pimp and milk. You are her cow. Get over it. Let's see what else. Tommy Lee Joseline filed a restraining order against her because turns out Tommy Lee did try to run Joseline over in her car. And she said it as if she had just let the dog out for a walk. Yeah, I tried to run over her with my car. I did that. I still ride for Tommy, but that outfit tonight, girl. Girl, next time call me. I will dress you. Okay, call Miss Sophia the Diva. You can hit me up on my website or YouTube or inbox me, DM me, girl. I will hook you up, okay? We can do some things because you're a cute girl. We can work with you. What else? Joseline claims that she made Stevie the man he is today. She took him from the gutter. He started from the bottom. Now she here. Now he here with her. I think we should pray for Joseline at this interim because I think that she's crazy and delusional. We want to pray for her sick mind right now. We want to pray that Joseline realizes that, honey, you did not take him from anywhere. He took you from the murky bottoms of the strip club, and he took you from the streets of prostitution and laying down with man after man, okay, and woman after woman. Because I've seen some stuff that Joseline has done live and on stage. I don't know what kind of strip clubs them was, but that was some wild stuff I witnessed. I was like, yeah, no, Diva not going to do that. No. Let's see. We talked about the Joseline is low. She the one who called Popo on Tommy. You know that girl had issues. Then Joseline gave an Academy Award performance, not only with announcing to one of the executive producers that she was potentially with child. I didn't know. I thought I was just stressed out. You know, all this stuff with me and DB. And I just wanted to. I didn't know I was pregnant. I've been getting my period and everything. And then they break out the EPT stick, and of course we know she's pregnant. Okay, whatever. I guess Dawn gonna be the godmama. Where is CPS? I don't think somebody like Joseline should be having a kid, especially when she's making these wild accusations about Stevie molesting his own child. Ugh. If that's the case, do you think his other kids would not have said something? Ugh, just disgusting. But the way she came at the interviewer, and that's when I was like, Nina, girl, God bless you, because let's give it up for, is it Nina Parker? Give it up for Nina Parker, y'all. She was and she was so respectful and calm, and I think that's how we all should handle crazy when we come across it, okay? She was like, well, y'all, when I told you that I was done with that, I didn't want to talk about it anymore. You have a degree in journalism, oh, good for you. I was like, okay. And she was like, well, I'm so sorry, that this happened. And I was like, girl, you must be in customer service before while you were in school, because it takes a lot to deal with something like that. Joseline is batshit crazy. Let's just be real. I just don't understand talking about girl, you knew you were pregnant. You just came on the set to milk that. Stevie J said something I always live and abide by, and I will tell anyone this to their face. You ain't got to like me. Of course, he said she ain't got to love me. But I tell people all the time, you don't have to like me, but you will respect me. And that is what I need. So Stevie J, shout out to you for that. Stevie J made Joseline who she is today. He brought her up from the gutter. Okay. She crying because she can't believe her affair is over. She gonna get an Academy Award Emmy for this one. Mimi was right. She needs to be in another job, not reality TV. Hey, Tamiko, you got to join in. Girl, I don't have a lick of sense. I enjoy doing this. This is my therapy. Okay, girl, because I'm... can't be on Xanax for the rest of my life. No, I'm tripping. I'm not on Xanax. Let's see. We now know that Joseline is going to have to go on down to the Maury Povich show and find out who her baby daddy is, because she talking about, I slept with him 3 months ago, but who is the him? They never specified. Let's see, because I had to watch it from back. Okay, now Joseline is a mean girl, but this shit made me laugh so hard because I really don't care for Carly Red at all, so I had to laugh because Joseline roasted her good. She said, I mean, look at her. I feel bad for her. You know, she walked crooked, one leg uneven. I was like, girl, you ain't never lied. I don't know about the leg being uneven, but you know, maybe Mama D can get her in that order, in that order, in that order. I don't know, but I don't know. Let's see what else. Uh, Stevie J said, give people time, they will show their hand. That's true. But Joseline, honestly, not only showed her hand, she just showed her entire ass. Her entire Puerto Rican princess ass. Okay? Let's see. I think that's it. I think that's all I want to talk about. Next week is going to be interesting. Who did we not see? We didn't see Tammy. They said Deb Atney and Rocka Flocka and D. Smith were not going to be on. I'm trying to think. I'm hoping the best for Scrappy and Bambi, you know. But unfortunately, when you watch these episodes, I'm sure they went home that day and probably had a dog fight. Next summer, we will have a Mona Scott Young wedding production if they can make it to July 2017 to get married. Mama D, shout out to her. Whoever styled her and did her makeup, Mama D looked good tonight. She did not have a part that looked like the River Jordan. The Red Sea. And her makeup was on point. Y'all be hating on Mama D and her new hot hit. In that order, I'm a rifle. I think I'm gonna go download it. I'm gonna give Mama D my $1.29 or 99 cents, how much this single is, because you know I'm gonna go to the gym and work out to it. Because she said you do the Cabbage Patch, you can do the Tootsie Roll. I told somebody, I said, why Mama D when she do the Tootsie Roll only one leg move? I said she moved like a woman with a wooden leg. Lord have mercy. But she was getting it though. That's right, Mama D. Live your life. Live your life. I like that. So anyway. Hey Diva, how are you? Girl, I'm about to get off though because I need to go to bed. I have to get up early because I have to take my fur child to the groomers, y'all. She looked like she was homeless and on the street. My poor baby. I was trying to grow her fur out so she could look like a show Shih Tzu, but she just likes to wallow around and I brush it out and it gets right back matted. But that's neither here nor there. Let me know what I missed. We can pick it up next week because there will be a part 2 to the circus known as Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. All of your favorite people of ratchetry will be on there next week. So I'm going to go to bed. I'm out. Have a good night. And remember, bustle and hustle. Okay, I'm trying to come up with a tagline for my thing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Anyways, good night, y'all. Thanks for joining me. I think that's it. Watch it from the beginning. Helena, I hate you missed the discussion, but you know what you always do. Comment down below. We can talk about it in that order. Hey, don't forget about my edges. I'm Miss Sophia the Diva.